Hello, friends. It's great to be with you today. I want to talk to you about something that has the power to transform your life in amazing ways: taking risks. Now, I know the idea of taking risks can sound scary. We're taught from an early age to play it safe, color inside the lines, and not rock the boat. But here's the truth: the biggest risk of all is the risk of regretting the life you didn't live because you never stepped out of your comfort zone. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. That's where the magic happens. That's where you grow, stretch yourself, and become more than you ever imagined possible. Every great achievement in human history started with someone taking a risk. The explorers who sailed into uncharted waters, the inventors who tried crazy new ideas that everyone said wouldn't work, the entrepreneurs who put everything on the line to bring their vision to life, they all took risks. Think about it. What would your life look like if you never took any risks at all? If you just played it safe and stayed in your little bubble your whole life? You'd miss out on so many amazing experiences and opportunities, chances to grow, to learn to live life to the fullest. That's not the kind of life I want for you. I want you to live a life of passion, achievement, and fulfillment. And to get there, you have to take some risks. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to be reckless or stupid. Taking a risk doesn't mean jumping out of an airplane without a parachute. There's a smart way to take risks that increases your odds of success. But you can't avoid risk altogether. That's the path to a life of boredom, stagnation, and underachievement. The beauty of taking risks is that even if things don't work out exactly how you plan, you still grow and learn in the process. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every successful person you admire has failed many times along the way, but they didn't let that stop them. They picked themselves up, learned from their mistakes, and tried again until they succeeded. That's the mindset of a risk taker. So what are you waiting for? What dreams and goals have you been putting off because you're playing it too safe? Is it changing careers? Starting your own business, going back to school, writing that book? Travel in the world? Whatever it is, the only thing stopping you is your own fear. But you know what's on the other side of that fear? Everything you ever wanted for your life. All your biggest dreams and desires are out there waiting for you. You just have to find the courage to take that first step towards them. And here's the best part: when you take a risk and go for what you really want, you give others the inspiration and permission to do the same. When you're 95 years old, looking back on your life, you don't want to be filled with regrets over all the chances you didn't take and dreams you didn't go after. You want to be able to say, wow, what an incredible adventure-filled life I lived. I took so many exciting risks, broke through my fears, and made my biggest dreams come true. What a ride. That's the kind of life I want for you. One with no regrets, where you gave everything you had to create in the life you truly want. A life of passion, growth, fulfillment, and adventure. It all starts with taking that first risk, getting out of your comfort zone and betting on yourself. I know it's scary, but let me ask you this. What's scarier? Staying stuck and unfulfilled because you're too afraid to take a risk, or giving your biggest dreams a real shot and seeing just how far you can go? I think you know the answer. Deep down, you know you have to start taking some risks in your life if you want to live up to your true potential. So here's what I want you to write down: your biggest goals and dreams. The things you've been putting off or talking yourself out of because it feels too risky. Then pick just one and come up with a plan to start taking a chance on making it happen. Start small if you need to. But start. You commit to getting out of your comfort zone and pushing yourself every single day towards that dream. Surround yourself with positive people who will encourage and support you. Read books and listen to mentors who can show you the way. Stay focused, persistent, and keep stepping towards your vision no matter what. The path won't always be easy. In fact, it hardly ever is when you're chasing something amazing. There will be setbacks, doubts, and moments where you'll be tempted to just play it safe again. That's normal. That's part of the process, but you can't give up. You have to dig deeper, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving forward. Because think about how you'll feel once you achieve that big goal or dream that you took a risk to go after. The pride, the sense of accomplishment, the confidence boost of knowing that you boldly went for it and made it happen through your courage and hard work. It will be the greatest feeling in the world. And it will change everything for you: how you see yourself, what you believe you're capable of, the new heights you'll be inspired to reach for next. That's the power of taking risks, my friends. For creating an extraordinary life, it's how you turn your dreams into reality and leave your mark on this world. So I ask you again, what are you waiting for? Your time is now. This precious life is short. Don't let your dreams and potential stay buried any longer. Have the courage to start taking some risks and going for it no matter what. I believe in you. I know you have what it takes to be a risk taker and live the life you truly want. All you have to do is take that first step out of your comfort zone. Believe in your vision, trust the process, and never ever stop taking risks in the direction of your greatest goals and dreams. Do that, and you'll look back one day with a deep sense of pride and fulfillment at the incredible life you created through your willingness to take chances and bet on yourself. You've got this. Take the risk and watch what an amazing, adventure-filled future you can create for yourself. Thank you, friends, and may you go forth and start living a life of courage, passion, no regrets. You've got this. Take the risk and watch what an amazing, adventure-filled future you can create for yourself. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Jim, that all sounds great, but how do I actually start taking more risks in my life? It's easier said than done, and you're absolutely right. Taking risks requires more than just bold words. It requires a total shift in your mindset and daily habits. The first step is to stop making excuses. How many times have you talked yourself out of chasing a dream because you let your fears and doubts drown out your ambition? I can't start that business because what if it fails? I shouldn't go back to school at my age. I'll never be able to write a book. We all do it. We play it safe and convince ourselves it's better that way. But those are just excuses to avoid risk. From today, you need to become excuse-proof. Every time you catch yourself making an excuse for why you can't take a chance on your dream, call yourself out on it. Shine a light on that fearful, limited thinking and watch how quickly those flimsy excuses disintegrate. Because the truth is, there's absolutely nothing stopping you from going after what you want, except your own self-doubt and resistance to risk. Period. The next step is to start embracing an opportunity mindset instead of a scarcity mindset. See, most people live life through a lens of scarcity. There's never enough time, money, skills, luck, or opportunities to really live their dreams. They see risks everywhere and reasons why they'll likely fail if they try. That becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy that keeps them trapped. But what if you flip that around and started seeing your life through a lens of opportunity and abundance? Suddenly, the world becomes filled with exciting possibilities, amazing chances to bet on yourself, and the resources you need to make things happen. That mortgage clerk could become a wildly successful entrepreneur. That frustrated corporate employee could build a thriving side business doing what they love. That aspiring writer could finally write their first book. It all starts with choosing to see the opportunities in front of you instead of the risks. Once you've got the right mindset, take action. Start small by getting out of your comfort zone in tiny ways every single day. Read one chapter of a book that inspires you to dream bigger. Have a conversation with someone you admire who took a big risk and achieved something great. Sign up for an affordable online course to acquire a new valuable skill. Share your ideas and ambitions with loved ones and get their support and accountability. Then when you feel ready, start taking bigger risks step by step. If you dream of being an entrepreneur, start a side hustle in addition to your day job and test out your business ideas while keeping your income stable. If you want to make a career change, start going on informational interviews while employed and skill up in your spare time. You want to write a book, start blogging and testing out your ideas while building an audience. The key is to start acting in a way that continuously builds your confidence, juggling your risk-taking with making sure you have a sound financial foundation and support system. That's how you minimize the dangers of taking risks while still persistently chasing your vision. And when the doubts, fears, and excuses creep back in, because they always will, that's when you have to dig your heels in and stay committed no matter what. Read inspirational biographies about people who overcame huge obstacles to achieve their dreams through perseverance and risk-taking. Surround yourself with a circle of supportive friends and mentors who will encourage you to keep taking chances. Affirm your why, that driving purpose that makes all the risk and struggle worth it. Most importantly, don't let temporary setbacks and failures keep you from continuing to take risks in the direction of your ultimate goals. Bouncing back from adversity is the mark of a true risk taker. The greatest opportunities often emerge from your biggest struggles and failures if you're willing to learn the lessons, adapt, and try a new approach. Think about Michael Jordan being cut from his high school basketball team, but using it as fuel to work harder than anyone else. Or Walt Disney going bankrupt and having his original cartoons ripped off before building his empire. Or Oprah getting fired from her first TV job only to create her wildly successful talk show and network. Every single one of them failed over and over again, but they refused to stop taking risks and reinventing themselves. Relentless tenacity and willingness to keep betting on yourself no matter how many times you get knocked down. Every risk you take is an investment in your own potential. And even if a particular dream doesn't work out, you gain priceless experience, strength, and insights to apply towards your next journey. Just imagine where the world's greatest risk takers would be if they had listened to the naysayers and played it safe. We'd have no light bulbs, no airplanes, no modern medicine or technology. That's what's at stake when you don't have the courage to take risks on your visions. Not just an unfulfilling life for yourself, but all the ideas, inventions, art, and progress that could have happened if you bet on your dreams. The greatest risk of all is the risk of losing yourself by settling for someone else's life and dreams rather than honoring your own. Of lying on your deathbed filled with regrets, wishing you had one more chance to get it right. That's why taking risks has to become your personal philosophy and way of life, woven into the fabric of who you are. At the end of the day, playing it safe and refusing to take risks means you're risking everything, your potential, your dreams, your one shot at an extraordinary life. But taking risks means everything is still beautifully possible for you. Your biggest visions can become real. Your wildest ambitions are still within reach. That groundbreaking business, book, invention, career, or contribution to the world you dream of, it can all happen for you if you have the guts to start taking risks to make it happen. So which will it be? Are you going to keep letting fear and doubt deprive you of the life you deserve, or are you going to dig deep, get that fire burning again, and start taking some intelligent, calculated risks that could change absolutely everything for you? The choice is yours, but I think you know what you need to do. It's time. It's time to stop making excuses. Stop letting yourself off the hook and hiding out in your comfort zone. Start embracing an opportunity mindset and looking for the amazing possibilities and chances to seize in your life, rather than potential risks to avoid. Then start putting in the work every single day to equip yourself with the skills, knowledge, resources, and plan of action to start chasing your biggest dreams through intelligent risk-taking. Build your confidence through tiny daily risk until you've got the courage and momentum to start taking bigger leaps. Starting that business, writing that book, changing careers, or going all in on making your greatest ambitions a reality. And when you hit those inevitable setbacks and failures, just dig deeper. Use that pain, frustration, and feeling of being knocked down as fuel to recommit yourself even harder. Study why you failed and what you need to adjust. Upgrade your skills and strategy. Cultivate an unshakable belief that this is all part of the process of achieving something remarkable with your life, because every risk you take is an investment into realizing your visions and unlocking your ultimate potential. Think about how you'll feel once you finally break through and start living that reality you dreamed of. The profound sense of fulfillment, satisfaction, and personal power that will wash over you. The natural high that comes from going all in on your ambitions without any regrets. The unshakable confidence and self-respect you'll have from looking risk and fear in the eye, not backing down. That's what awaits you on the other side of your comfort zone. More importantly, think about the impact and ripple effect you'll create in this world by honoring your calling and giving everything you've got. The businesses you'll build and jobs you'll create. The books, art, or inventions that will inspire and enrich others. The example you'll set for your loved ones on what's possible when you truly believe in yourself and your vision. Every great change, innovation, and human achievement happened because someone, somewhere, had the guts to take a risk and persevere through adversity. That someone could be you, but only if you start taking those first critical risks to get the momentum going. Only if you stop waiting around for someday and letting your dreams gather dust. It's time to bet on yourself in a way you never have before and watch how quickly your life starts transforming in incredible ways. Some of you are probably parents or grandparents listening to me right now. And you might be thinking, Jim, you're saying take risks, but I've got responsibilities and people counting on me. It's not that easy. I hear you, but that's even more reason you need to start taking healthy risks. What example are you setting for your kids or grandkids if you play it safe your whole life and never pursue your true calling? Are you modeling for them that it's okay to settle for an unfulfilling life rather than going after their dreams? Or are you showing them what courage, perseverance, and never giving up on your ambitions looks like? Maybe your kids need to see you taking a chance on that business you've always dreamed of starting, even if it's tough juggling it with your current responsibilities at first, or going back to get that degree you put off for years because you deserve a career you're truly passionate about, or finally writing that book to share your experiences and life lessons with the world. Wouldn't that be the greatest gift? Inspiring the next generation to have the audacity to dream big and bet on themselves by seeing you walk the walk? There's no greater legacy than that. Or maybe you're single or don't have kids, and you feel like you don't have any excuses for playing it safe. Well, then you have an even greater responsibility to start taking risks and squeeze every drop out of this one precious life you've been given. You owe it to yourself and to the world that's waiting for your gifts to stop holding yourself back from shining at your fullest potential, to stop depriving the world of the ideas, contributions, and positive impact you could make if you just had more courage. The bottom line is, no matter where you're at in life right now, your hopes and dreams don't just have an expiration date. As long as you're still breathing, you have the opportunity and responsibility to start taking calculated risks to turn those visions into reality. No more tomorrows. No more allowing fears and doubts to call the shots. Today is the day you finally start taking that leap of faith on yourself and betting it all on creating the life you truly want to live.